Hey everybody, welcome to the end of day number 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, today's the end of day 9. And it started out just a little bit rough. When we got here, there was up on the outside roof area where we got all of our cables run. There was a box that the cables went through that kept falling off of our conduit system. And so it was the electricians or the roofers. You remember who fixed it? It was electricians, wasn't it?
Yes.
The electricians had to come back and extend that out. But the problem was we have about 7, 8, 9 or so cables, Cat 6, some audio, and I think a DMX maybe, running through there. And so we had to pull the whole length out, and that length was probably about 100 feet. So we had to pull our last 2 days worth of work running the cable. It took a while, so we had to pull it all out, wait for them, let them reinstall it. Then we had to run it all back again, so we did a lot of work again. This is like our third day of redoing some work. So, So anyway, we got that done, and what? Cody keeps talking and mumbling. I can't understand, so I have to keep asking. So Cody and I got that done. Tim spent the day working on one of those D60 lights way up there. That one, actually, right there. It keeps turning on randomly, and sometimes it stays on and it can't turn it off. And so he spent part of yesterday and most of today trying to figure out what in the world was going on. And he discovered finally what was wrong. He had ordered some DMX cable that was 110, right? I think it was a 110 DMX cable. Well, he discovered that DMX comes in 100 and 120.
It was the wrong one. It was the wrong one, was it?
Right, 110.
I think so.
It only comes in 100 and 120, and he has a 110. And so it's a glorified audio cable. So he ran out, he found a store, ran out, ordered it, and let me turn around here because I've got some big news. The big news is this. Do you see those lights? And do you see those lights? And, oh, they're not there. And those lights. We get to take down all the cables and rerun them because those were all installed, or we put this 110 DMX cable on them. And we haven't had a chance to plug these in. We're still waiting for power to get up there. So we haven't had a chance to try them out. But they're probably not going to work, and if they do, they're not going to work properly. So we have to go back. I'm going to move over here where it's quieter. We have to go back and rewire all of the lights. And that's going to be tomorrow. So, day 4 in a row where we have to redo a bunch of work. We're having a load of fun here. So anyway, but that will be done, and we've got some big major things that are checked off on our list, which is really good. The screens are a huge deal. In fact, we've got cable running from one end of the church to the other. Is a really big deal. I'll be pausing as some noise comes up. But we've got rack components in the rack, so that's really exciting. We've got a bunch of stuff done. As soon as we finish up a few more redos, the carpet's out. We don't need to worry about them coming in anymore. So that's what Tim spent most of his day doing is working with this cable, and he did some soldering, and he made a few cables while he was testing things out. The contractor here at the church, who's been doing some things on and off, did some stuff up here on the stage as well. These right here, do you see the light colored board? Right there? That was the holes that I've shown you in days past. He has put a board in there and screwed those down, and he has created a new hole. And these new holes are designed for the stage boxes. There. And he's got 2 of those done. He's got this one over here where Cody is. He's got that one in the ground, and the box will just kind of fit in there. It's kind of tight, so it works really well. And he's got this box over here. he has still got this box here to frame in. He's going to put some stuff in there and cut the hole for it. And there's still one brand new hole under here. And then that will be ready for all the stage boxes to get put into, and we can pull those out and finish wiring those up. And most likely Cody's the one who will be doing all that, because he loves it so much. Wiring in all that stuff. Soldering, whatever. Yeah, he loves doing that stuff. If I turn this around and point you towards the AV booth back there, right now, or at least they've been putting on, oh shoot, what were they putting on? Varnish? No, or seal. What? Oh, that's right, they're staining it. And it's gonna, they're hoping it's gonna, well, they're not hoping, they know it'll look like their pews when they're all done. So they've begun the process of staining and varnishing and doing what they have to do so that we can install all the AV components into that booth. And then Cody and I went and took a little break. We got some drinks and so forth. But after we got back, and Tim was still working on this, and then he left, Cody and I worked on running some, let me come over here. I got quiet for a second. You see those wires hanging down from the speaker? Well, we started working together, but then he got called away to go and help a bunch of the other electricians who are working on the security camera system. He had to go and help them. So I ended up running a lot of cables up here. I used this lift right here, and I ran speaker audio cable to that speaker, and it comes out of, yeah, that hole right there. That hole right there. And so we were able to run it to here, and then we ran a Cat 6 to the projector, and then I ran a Cat 6 all the way over to that projector. Yeah, it feels weird. And then I ran a fourth cable, audio cable, to this speaker over here. So it took a while because I zip tied along the beams to do that. So, and Cody helped also run this speaker as well. So we got 3 speakers out of 6 wired. Or at least we ran the wire. We don't have them wired because we need to still put the ends on, and that's going to require some soldering. And then we'll have the ends and we'll plug them right in because we're making all of our own cables. We didn't go out and buy any, we're making them all. We'll have 3 more and we'll do that tomorrow. But when the electricians are here, we want them to be able to use the lift whenever they need to so they can get whatever work done. We don't want to have to make them wait, and they don't want to make us wait. So anyway, but beyond that, Cody's currently soldering some cables. What?
Tabbing everything.
You're tabbing?
Pre-tabbing everything.
Oh, he's not soldering. I guess
I'm soldering, but I'm just putting a little bit of solder on each.
He's putting a little bit of soldering on each connector. So apparently it'll be ready to go when he wants to do some more stuff. But that's about it. We didn't do a whole lot more than that. Trust me, that was a lot of work. There was only a few tasks, but it took a lot of energy and it took a lot of time to do some of that stuff. And that's just some of this stuff, it takes time. So tomorrow we're hoping to run we're going to do all the DMX stuff that we have to replace. Then we're going to rerun DMX up here into these lights and behind the screens, hoping to get some more of this LED backlit installed, and quite possibly work on the big screen in the back and maybe the projector from the end beam back there. That one right there. I know I've said that for a couple days, trying to get that screen and projector up. Other things keep popping up, but hopefully we can start with that tomorrow. We're going to go back to the house and we're going to have a powwow session. We're going to create a list. And so tomorrow morning, when I do my morning update, then I will have a better list of what actually we are doing. So that's it for today. Thank goodness it's not a huge long update, but that's kind of what we've been doing today. And I've tossed a whole bunch of photos on Instagram of things that I've seen and done. So If I'll get this posted to Facebook, or at least the link posted, but if you don't see that or you want to keep up to date quicker and sooner than what Facebook will tell you, then hit subscribe and then you'll be notified when a new video pops up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.